Do you like K-pop? Mamamoo. I had like 5 of their albums. A big poster in my room.
I had my time when I used to listen a lot to Twice.
So I loved Girls' Day.
I think I can show you some terminologies. Bias and bias record.
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah.
One of my first biases, heading from EXID. Also, we have some words for fans. It means trash. We have the word stand. You know, shit.
Yeah.
Kind of vulgar.
Oh, the word is cunt. Serving cunt. We've seen a lot of controversies.
Maybe they're really tired, maybe they're depressed. One artist from Twice.
Chongyeon.
Hater base in Korea. I think it's more radical.
Like, do you think K-pop idols should be good at live singing?
I feel like they should be good at singing.
Well, they're really young, right? They just
They're
debuted
really young,
recently.
yeah.
Looks or talent.
You should be better than the second and third generation.
At the end of the day, K-pop is just business.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Social Battery Podcast.
Let's go,
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm your new host for the day,
Nice.
Seon, and I'm with my co-host here.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Ju.
And I'm Jax.
Hello guys. So the topic for today's session is K-pop. We all know BTS. We all know Blackpink.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
performing Coachella. They're winning Grammys. They're doing many things.
Amazing.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're huge in the entertainment industry. Before we start, what is K-pop? Can someone explain what is K-pop basically for the fans?
Okay, so I did a little bit of my homework today.
Okay.
So according to Wikipedia,
Oh.
K-pop stands for Korean popular music, but like we all know, it's more of a Korean pop music.
Yeah.
But K-pop is, separated in a lot of genres.
Mhm.
There's ballad, there's, like idol songs, there's how should I say it? Rock music,
Yeah.
indie music. There's a lot of, genres inside K-pop. So yeah, I think it's Korean popular music can be a right definition for K-pop.
Oh, wait, so K-ballads also count as K-pop?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, I did not
But
know
I
that.
think for today's sessions, we're gonna focus more in Korean idol music, right?
Idols?
Idols.
Okay.
Mm.
And well, as an introduction, do you like K-pop? What do you think about K-pop?
Let's hear about yours first.
Me, personally, I love K-pop.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I used to love it more before when I was in high school.
True.
And
true.
I really love. Do you know the group Mamamoo?
Mm.
Oh,
I was a
yeah,
big
yeah.
fan of their group. I had like 5 of their albums in my house.
Okay.
I had a big poster in my room, and I would like search everything about them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I used to be a big fan, not right now, but yeah.
Nice. I had a little time in my life where I would listen to some K-pop, I thought it was very musically catchy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, some of the MR, like
Mhm.
the beats you could say
Yeah.
they use, I thought they were really good. So I was K-popping,
Oh,
It was good, but I don't really listen to them that much anymore.
did you like K-hip hop also?
Yeah, K-hip-hop. Is that K-pop?
Yeah.
Well, if we're talking about Korean popular music in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
K-hip-hop. Some songs are crazy hard,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. But not as good as foreign hip-hop,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're evolving, right?
Yeah, they're kind of new in the hip hop industry.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what about you?
Well, it's not that I don't like K-pop, but I don't listen to. I had my time when I used to listen a lot to Twice.
Oh,
Twice?
Yeah, I love them.
Big group.
Goats.
And then I listened a little bit of ITZY.
Itzy,
Itzy?
oh, true,
Yeah.
true,
Yeah.
true, true, true,
And then
true.
Bro, it seems like you like K-pop, man.
I got introduced to the rap world.
Korean hip-hop?
Okay,
No,
Okay,
no,
hip-hop.
just in English.
Oh,
So it changed.
Okay.
so after you started listening to hip hop in general, you stopped listening to K-pop. right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But
That's
there are
fair.
Makes
some
sense.
songs I still listen to.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't say like Drew. I like K-pop, but I'm not a big fan anymore. Like I'm kind of same as Daniel. I had a time where I usually heard a lot of idol songs, like for example Twice, ITZY,
Yeah.
And when I was in high school, you know, there was this like there were kids that love A Pink at the time. Yeah,
Because
like my friends.
Yeah.
There was like a group that loved A Pink, and I was at the time their rivalry was Girls' Day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I loved Girls' Day. And yeah, so like I think I had that time where I was like a super fan, but nowadays I'm not into it that much. Yeah.
But A-Pink is like an old group, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
second generation.
Yeah, it's like second generation.
Because Mamamoo, Twice, they're
A third.
third in the third
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
But we as Koreans, we listened to K-pop way before it was famous, right?
Yeah, true.
From the second generation. Like, what are your guys' first memories? Like first times listening to them.
If I start, like, I think I had memories from the first generation too, because our age could experience the first generation,
Yeah,
like a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
Because I have two older siblings,
Oh.
and they were like big fans of 동방신기 or
TVXQ
or
for
God, like the OG.
OG
groups.
pioneers.
Yeah. So I had the experience to listen to their music, but I wasn't that into it like they were at the time because I
Yeah.
was just a kid. But then, when I got to be their age, I could experience what they felt
Yeah.
with, their generation's
Oh, okay.
idols. Yeah, and they usually use cassettes, at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of old though, if we think about it. But we use they were listening it to cassettes, and then at the time when I got to be, in high school, the internet got better, and the social medias got to be a thing at the time. So I think that's where I started to, know about K-pop idols and know about K-pop.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I think most of people in our age don't know about the first generation.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Because personally, I started with the second generation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing this music video on YouTube that was 소녀시대
Mm-hmm.
SNSD for the overseas fans. I was G, 2007.
Oh, true.
It was new. It was groundbreaking for the K-pop industry, right?
Yeah.
It was. You could hear it everywhere in every G.
G,
baby.
Okay.
When they used like the skinny jeans.
The skinny jeans had the
and
white shirts.
shirt.
Yeah. Now it's like a common thing to wear, but back then it was something unique,
Okay.
And yeah, I think 소녀시대, Super Junior,
Mm-hmm.
who else? Shiny.
Oh, shiny
Shiny.
one.
Yeah, I used to dance to that. It was really fun.
Okay.
And I think I used to hear them mostly in TV. Because I had Korean TV in my house, and they were appearing in these variety shows. And I remember when I wanted to listen to their music in my MP3, I didn't know how to download, so I just pushed the record button, play the video, and then stop it when the song ends.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
You usually did that?
I did that. I had like 20, 40, I think 40, 50 songs that I recorded to listen. Yeah.
Why can't I imagine that?
It was hard because I had to stay still while recording,
Could you hear your like breath noises? And
Yeah,
all this
sometimes
stuff?
I would sing the song so I could hear myself.
You still have that?
No, that MP3 is like, I think I threw it out.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
What about you guys? Like, how did you get to know K-pop?
Well, I think the first time I heard K-pop was through my sister as well. She was listening to like 21.
Oh.
And then back then, they had a music video. It was like all cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit was like super cool for a child like me that liked like cartoons and like
Yeah.
action stuff. I thought
Oh,
it
it's
was
called
so
Hey
cool.
You. Hey You.
Hey You?
Okay, yeah.
The music video is what got left in my
Yeah.
head, I remember that. And then sometimes I would just hear my sister listening to K-pop in her room. I was like, oh, nice. That's it. That's about it though. Like I never really listened to it when I was young. And then I had some friends that would listen to like Monster X.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Monster X.
Monster X were really big in Latin America.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
'cause
really
it's
big.
like Latin Americans.
They had they're coming in this program of pandas.
Pandas?
We Bear Pandas. The 3 pandas.
We bear bears, like the ice bear, panda, and grizzly.
polar.
Bro,
Oh.
you guys lost me at we.
The 3 bears.
It's a show in Cartoon Network where
Oh,
there's these 3 bears.
Yeah, they Monster X
bear
appear
bears.
in the.
Oh really?
Yeah,
And
I
there's
think
a Korean character there. There's
Yeah.
a girl, and they were like,
Yeah.
안녕하세요.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, Monster X appears there?
yeah, I
Oh,
think
I didn't know
Grizzly
about
was a
that.
big fan of Monster X.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just saw that.
Yeah,
cameo.
I remember the clip. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, but that's about it. What about you, Ju?
Well, my mom introduced me to K-pop.
Wow.
My first group to listen was Beast.
Beast?
Oh,
Beast.
OG.
So for Beast is now
Highlight.
They're called
Highlight.
Highlight now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still working?
But as 4 members,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
6.
oh, there used to be
It got
6.
complicated. Their contract got terminated.
So
yeah.
my mom used to have those phones where you had to open the phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
the
she
flip
had-
phones.
Yeah. And my mom used to tell me she doesn't have battery, so save battery. But I always told her, let me listen to this K-pop music. So it was very good, and I very liked it back then. So that's how I got introduced into K-pop. I also liked a lot Beast, and I also like Highlight now.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's good.
They have.
they
good
had
music.
this song called Fiction.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it shows us that you really enjoy
Yeah, I
it.
really liked it.
it's really good. Or this song named Shock.
Oh yeah.
Every.
Yeah, that one.
It's like a dictionary, man. He knows everything.
K-pop dictionary.
That's songs I like.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Nice,
interesting. I can see that you guys listen to K-pop through your family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How interesting.
I think so because we lived abroad, right?
Yeah.
And we don't really have Korean friends like we do in
true.
Korea. So they would have never showed us, oh my god, did you hear what Monster X new song?
Yeah.
So it was all through family.
I mean, and that was before BTS
Mm.
and before Gangnam Style.
Exactly.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay, so now I think I can show you some terminologies of K-pop. We
okay.
K-pop fans have
That'd be
our own language
Tell us.
that we use
Teach us, teacher.
in social media, and the first ones are bias and bias wrecker. So
Okay.
bias is like the member or the idol you like the most, like it's like really your type maybe, or you just really like the person in particular.
Okay.
And bias wrecker is the person behind, like trying to be your bias.
Oh.
So.
So it's like bias wrecker is the one that wants to be your bias
Yeah.
but cannot be.
Yeah.
Mm.
But sometimes the bias wrecker become the bias.
Really?
And the bias becomes the bias wrecker.
But what is the kijun? What is like the
Just
the
personal.
standard of.
standard? Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
personal.
your personal.
Was like, oh, I think this guy looks more handsome, or this girl looks more pretty, so
Yeah.
I like her more.
Or I think this person thinks better, so I like her more. She's my bias. He's my bias.
Mm.
And you can have a bias in a group, or you have this ultimate bias, which is your bias of the whole K-pop industry.
What?
Okay.
You have one?
No.
No?
How about you?
Ultimate bias is so funny to me.
Ultimate bias.
I don't think I have an ultimate bias.
You guys didn't have bias?
No.
Yeah, I had one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Celia.
Oh, Leah from
Oh.
India.
She's my type.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Is she your ultimate bias?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. She must. It must be an honor for her.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna have her in the
Our
podcast.
guest.
Yeah.
Imagine though. Imagine that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Leah is the
Is
the youngest one.
No. It's one of the oldest.
Yeah.
But she's now in.
Oh, she's the one that's like most hated on, right?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think. from
Yeah,
ETV.
she got criticized because she couldn't dance. at
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
she was not that good at dancing,
Yeah.
but now she's better.
But now she's Hyaros.
Yeah, she has some health problems, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you donate to her?
No.
Oh,
But
Can you donate though?
oh you can?
what I
No,
did,
I'm asking. Can you?
You can send a nice comment.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, like I hope you're okay.
what I did was stop listening to it.
Oh.
Wow.
Because Leah isn't there. What's the meaning of
Damn.
listening to it?
He boycotted.
Yeah. Yeah.
She really is your ultimate bias.
Yeah,
Nice,
true.
nice. Who's your ultimate
I have
bias?
so many biases.
Oh, there's
through
not
my
even an
life.
ultimate?
I mean, it changed so many times through my life.
Oh.
I think one of my first biases was heading from EXID.
Okay.
Heading?
Yeah, the one with short hair. Well, she had short hair when I first knew her. Was LI when they were performing LI.
Oh, well.
She's not famous. She's not a
No,
popular
I think I know
member.
who she is, but I don't know the song you're just talking
Yeah. And then it became who she's from.
Which group?
I forgot the group.
Damn, she's not your ultimate then.
Yeah, it was back then. It was okay.
So what's her name though?
I think it was Pini.
Peony?
Oh my god,
Oh my
Beanie.
God.
Yeah. Oh my god, Beanie.
Who's Peony?
The soccer player?
But you know, oh my god.
You know,
I know Michael, but I don't
Yeah.
know who Peony
The
is.
Peony is the one that looks like a rabbit. She has big eyes.
Oh.
She had like short hair back then.
She's one of the prettiest in oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I have something with unpopular members.
Oh, she's not popular either?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's my thing. And then in Ice One, there is this Japanese member called Yabuki Nako.
In where? Oh, in Ice One?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
back then when it was Ice One. And yeah, you guys don't know who these people are,
No,
right?
man. But it's interesting. It's interesting.
The silence? Wow. That's hilarious.
And my last bias,
The most recent one?
most recent one was, you know Luna, right? You know Chu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was a member called Yojin.
Oh, I
Okay.
think I know, yeah.
Yeah, when they were performing PTT, Painted Town,
Oh.
I really liked the styling of that comeback.
Uh-huh.
And one of the best members for that comeback was Yojin.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was gorgeous. She was like a goddess, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
But now she's in Luxembourg. It's a new group.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a different vibe.
Oh, and you like it?
Oh.
I mean, I still like her, but it's not as strong as before.
So there's no ultimate bias right now.
No,
Currently.
I don't have a ultimate bias right now. I think I never had a bias record.
Mm-hmm.
I would stay loyal.
I guess you're gonna stay loyal, right?
Stay loyal for that time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really loyal with my bias.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's what bias is. It's your favorite member.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And also we have some words for fans, you know.
Mm.
Some words how we call the fans.
Yeah.
And this actually a really old word. Means trash. Like trash means
Trash is garbage?
like kind of. Being a trash fan back then, in my community, it was being a die-hard fan for a member or for a group.
Interesting.
So they could treat me as trash and I would still love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that there was some YouTube channel called, for example, 장원영 Trash, and they would post like 장원영 videos.
No.
But they don't use this word anymore, right?
No,
Yeah, probably
and
because it's very weird. It's
kind of
difficult,
weird.
Yeah.
And then we have the word stan. You know
Yeah.
what stan means?
Yeah,
A
stan
die-hard fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are some fan terminologies.
Or sasaeng?
Saseng fans.
Are they also called? Are they called fans?
I think this kind of a deep topic to talk about.
Maybe we can come to it later.
Yeah, Saseng fans are those fans who like just crazy, just get into the private lives of their idols. It's unhealthy.
Should you call those a fan?
Complicated.
What do you? Oh, so you think it's complicated to call?
I wouldn't call them fans. I think as a fan you have to respect your idols. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have to respect their privacy.
Yeah, of course. I think they're not
Respect.
fans. There's obsession.
It's an
It's
obsession.
different.
They're more like stalkers.
Yeah, they're more
Yes.
stalkers.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So and then we have this word. You know, ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boat?
No.
Relationship, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
shipping. All right. This is
So
a new word to me.
so fans love to like match K-pop idols.
Oh.
Right now they don't do it as often because
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're telling me that they like, but they don't know, they don't like it right now because they like want them not to be in a relationship, right?
yeah, but back then, like at least in my in the K-pop community I was in, we used to ship a lot of idols.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just matching them.
yeah,
Like
just,
a dream match.
yeah, just they look so cute together.
Oh.
And there was actually some videos of compilation of interaction of these two idols.
I can imagine that with like YouTube music in the background.
Yeah. I would be like 2 minutes. It was 3 interactions, and people would go crazy about them. You know.
Oh. What's like one of how should I say representative ships that you remember back at the
I
time?
think the biggest ship I remember is Loco and Hwasa.
Oh.
Wow.
Isn't that like pretty recent?
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
But it was huge.
It was really huge.
Are they together?
No, I don't think they are.
Oh, it was just a ship.
Yeah, it was a ship, but it was he had a lot of content because Loco said in an interview her like ideal woman was Hwasa,
Wow.
and then they did a song together and they performed it together, and when they were performing, Hwasa was really outgoing, was really near Loco, and Loco was kind of shy, nervous. So it was like the super popular girl and the nerdy guy dynamic.
Yeah.
So people love that ship.
Oh.
It was really, really big.
I feel like a ship is like a fan fiction.
There's a lot of fan fictions. A lot of them.
Bro.
I remember this fan fiction about G-Friend
Okay.
being with BTS. Back then. It was 2013-14.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So you know Wattpad, right?
Yeah.
What?
Wattpad.
What's Wattpad?
It's like a
The
place
platform.
where it's a platform where you can upload your stories.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Oh, that's where you upload yours.
yeah, that's where I upload my stories. But there are a lot of K-pop fans that would write fan fictions with these
Yeah.
idols together.
But you think these fanfics were like 18 plus? I mean, that's what a fanfic is, right?
No. It doesn't have to be plus 18 to be a fanfic.
Oh, really?
But most of them, there were. Yeah. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like that
I
part?
don't like that part, yeah.
But you like fanfic, but not the 18 plus.
Yeah. I mean, you can ship your idols. I think it's fine. But I don't think it's okay to sexualize them.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, well, that's what ship was. Big part of the K-pop community. Not right now, but it was really big. And this word, the next word,
Kind of vulgar.
it's really vulgar. When I first heard about this term, I was shocked. So the word is cunt. And basically, cunt means like being a like bad bitch, you know, like giving strong feminine vibes, like woman empowering things, you know. You know the word slay,
Yeah.
Yes.
like
Slay?
slay girl, you know.
Slay, bitch. But
Yeah.
It's like slay, cunt.
Yeah, it's like you're serving cunt. Yeah, that's how the people use it, you know.
Okay. Like normally?
Do they really use this?
Yeah, they really use it in
In
K-pop.
Korea too?
Not in Korea, but overseas fans.
Really?
Oh.
For example, a big icon of continence.
Of continence?
That's how that's how they speak. Big icon is Natty from Kiss of Life.
I have no idea who that is, but
Well, she's kind of new.
is there a reason why she's like the cuntiest of them all?
She's like sounds so bad. It's because she has these strong vibes. Like she's like really outgoing. Like her moves are like really like on point. You know. Yeah. So
I mean, it's a good meaning, but it feels so wrong using it.
yeah.
Like, yeah. I was like, is that the word I know?
Yeah. You know Cheryong from ITZY?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
how she walks like a cat?
Yeah.
So people say that they call her like the cunt walk, you know.
Like the sassy walk.
Yeah, that's sassy
Oh,
one.
okay,
Cunt is like being sassy, you know.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
In the K-pop.
In the K-pop community.
All right.
It's kind of like sassy and sexy.
Yeah, it's somewhere between that.
Around there, it's the word cunt.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty
Makes
new
sense.
word.
Yeah, I'm very curious how they made this into that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Curious.
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but do not use it in out of context, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
You have to use it like in the proper time,
Of course.
of course. And the next words are, crack videos? What do you mean?
Like memes?
Yeah.
Funny videos?
Yeah, funny videos. So crack videos are this compilation of memes of K-pop idols. So maybe they're saying something funny or just falling down.
Oh, like the one. Oh, I remember one.
Yeah,
The
JYP and Hwasa, and then Jackson reacting like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these are like the crack videos.
Yeah, so that clip would be in a crack video of Hwasa from Mamamoo, for example.
It's like 짤? Is it in Korean? 짤?
짤 모음집.
Ah, yeah. Let's see one.
Literally
okay.
meme
Yeah,
videos
meme
of K-pop.
videos.
Meme
idols.
videos of K-pop idols.
And there are other types of videos called unhelpful guides.
Unhelpful guides.
These are guides for K-pop groups.
Mm-hmm.
So the video creator would present you the group, like the members, what's their age, what's their MBTI, but they would add like memes that do not help you understanding the group.
Oh.
That's why it's called unhelpful guides.
But it's like a joke.
Yeah, it's kind of a joke, but they do present the members, but then they just give you a bunch of random clips that you just don't understand.
Out of context.
Out
clips?
of context clips, yeah. Yeah, like that
Wow.
one.
It actually, like the title says, an unhelpful.
Yeah,
guide.
it's an unhelpful guide too. And basically every group has one.
Mm,
Yeah.
Wow.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, and when you start liking a group, the first thing you see are the crack videos and helpful guys.
They're unhelpful, but they're kind of helpful.
Yeah, because they make you get more into their group.
Mm.
They make you like them more.
It shows them like it shows the viewer, oh, this is what they're actually like.
Yeah.
They're funny like this. Or
Yeah,
okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
yeah. There's a lot of K-pop content creators.
We should make a crack video for us,
Yeah, we could do one.
or an unhelpful guy.
Unhelpful guide. Yeah, we should do unhelpful guide. Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
But we're not K-pop idols, man.
I mean, one of the comments says, "What idol are you guys from?" Shout out. Muchas
Shout out.
gracias.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Gracias. Yeah, but
And-
we ain't K-pop idols though.
Yeah,
we
kind of. I'm
no,
too fat
we
for
are
that.
K-pop idol. We are BTS.
Imagine.
Bro, that's making a controversy.
Sorry?
That's only
Sorry?
on you.
That's only
That's only on you.
We're not BTS.
Yeah, we're not
just,
BTS.
We're just five guys
That was
chilling.
just a joke.
Yeah,
큰일 나.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
that's
get
kind
bashed
of
from
that's kind of
army.
dangerous.
Yeah.
you were really in danger zone, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last word, you know these words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
막내, 형, 누나, 선배, and you can see K-pop fans also using these words.
K-pop fans.
Yeah, the fans. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think it's kind of cringe?
Yeah. Definitely.
Really?
Why?
It's weird, like going to overseas, and watching and seeing people like calling each other like, "Oh, 누나, oh, 형."
But this is with Korean culture, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not their culture. I know. I mean, Korea has a big influence, and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, it's a little bit cringe.
Like foreign fans calling K-pop idols like, "Oh, he's the 막내, he's the 선배."
Yeah, for me, it's a little bit cringe.
Do you think it's kind of like a cultural appropriation?
Nah,
Not
way
that-
that's
not
cultural
that much?
appropriation. I think it's fine.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm.
I think it's totally
When
fine.
I remember I used to look up, like, if I didn't know this idol group, I would look
Mhm.
them up in like a K-pop Wikipedia,
Uh-huh.
and they showed every member and be like,
Yeah.
this is the 막내
This is the
because
막내.
she or he was born like
Yeah.
latest,
Yeah.
and then like this is the 선배.
Mm.
I've never heard of 형 누나 though. People call like the idols all like 누나.
Oh, they use a lot oppa because
Oppa?
main K-pop fans are mainly female.
Okay, maybe I agree a little bit with you because there's like those. There's
Yeah,
those.
you know, I was talking in that context.
Yeah.
Korea boost
Yeah, Korea
Yeah.
boost.
that just call every guy oppa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit.
We don't want to hate on you, but we kind
Yeah.
of are, but we're not. But
It's like a Japanese anime fan calling someone Oni-chan.
oh,
If you think it that way, it's kind of cringe.
true.
Yeah. Like
Well, I mean, you
One-chan,
can hear
Oni-chan.
it in
Or
if
senpai.
you go to Vietnam or
Yeah.
Singapore, you always hear oppa oppa.
Yeah, yeah,
That's kind of cringe.
yeah.
Maybe from 막내 to 선배 and using 형 and 누나 in the correct context is fine.
Yeah.
But then if you're calling every
Guy.
girl or guy oppa, 누나,
Mm.
whether just because they're Asian or just because they're Korean, I think
Yeah.
that's like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Could be do you think could be offensive?
It's not offensive, but do you really want to hear someone call you every time you go, oppa, 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 oppa? Oh, you like that?
I mean,
He's blushing though.
no. I mean, if that it has to be a she, right? To
Yeah, of course.
a younger woman talking to a
Older guy.
And if she's friends with me and she just want to joke around, it's fine.
Of course, but no.
Yeah.
Let's say you go to Chile and some random ass Chilean girl comes up and is like, "Oh my God, eres de Korea? Oppa, oppa."
Yeah, you know.
No. Yeah.
Good point.
I think we went a little bit over the line though, you know, because
Yeah.
we're not really talking about idols right now.
No, but it's fine. It's part of the K-pop community. So.
Yeah,
But I mean, if they use it in context of
Okay.
inside
yeah.
K-pop, I think it's fine. But
And-
if they're using it towards, like as Daniel said, to an Asian person,
Yeah.
or if he's Korean, they just use it like oppa, oppa.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's kind of
strange.
Strange. That's kind of cringe.
Yeah, so just be respectful with Asian people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's not call it cringe. Let's just call it, try to understand in what context you can use this
Yeah.
properly,
Yeah.
We're not hating on it. If you do
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
We can help you out with that, but yeah, I think there's like a certain line, right?
Mm. Okay, so that was my K-pop dictionary.
Interesting.
For you guys.
Interesting words, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you. And I think we can go for some more interesting topics
Okay.
within the
Okay.
K-pop industry. And K-pop is really big and it's making tons of money
Mm-hmm.
and is like promoting Korea to overseas people, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are some good things about K-pop? We could talk about the pros first.
Well, you said it. It's promoting Korea, literally.
Yeah,
Like our guest, Martina.
yeah,
She came because she likes K-pop, right?
yeah.
A part of it, obviously, but I think it's great. We talk about how strong and how much influence it has in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and it really promotes Korea. I feel like it brings a lot of tourists,
Mm.
whether you're from another Asian country or America or Latin America or Europe. I think it's great, and I feel like this community of K-pop fans abroad is very strong,
Oh, it's really strong.
and I feel like that's something you can use as an advantage.
Mm.
You have people that like what you like. That's amazing.
Mm.
You can never hate on that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very big influence. I'm glad that the world is getting to know more about Korea through K-pop.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, they get more into the culture.
Yeah. One might start listening to K-pop and not know anything about Korea, and they'd be like, okay, I love K-pop. I want to see what other thing Korea has.
Yeah,
They can try the food.
yeah.
They can come to Korea. Experience life here. I think it's great.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think we can say that BTS is like the
Amazing.
biggest group, right?
Probably right.
Yeah.
But I feel like before BTS, I think the one that really started it was Psy. With
Oh yeah,
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. That was a turning point for K-pop.
Yeah, because what I remember when he did a performance in New York Times Square.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
remember that.
In Times Square there are a lot of LED, how should I say it?
Screens.
Screens.
Mm-hmm.
And when he performed, in those screens they had the bibimbap advertisement.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which, with that thing, you just can see that they're promoting Korean culture at the same time. So I think that, K-pop, is really influencing the world.
Yeah.
You know, with our last guest with Yunsub too, with Cole, he, you know, he's spreading, you know, Korean food, and, you know, he's showing the Peruvian people that,
Yeah.
you know, we have this in Korea. So, but K-pop itself, yeah, it's influencing the world because, you know, last year I went to Guatemala and, you know, I went to McDonald's to eat, and they put BTS songs.
Oh, really?
They put CN Blue songs.
CM Blue, that's how
Even
old band.
even Blackpink songs. So with that, I was like, oh, it was kind of strange
Yeah.
in a way, and awkward. But you know, you can see that K-pop is really influencing the world.
And I also remember before Psy and BTS, when people would ask my nationality, they would assume that was Chinese or Japanese maybe. But
true.
after K-pop came, like more people were like aware that Asian people could be Korean. So they would not ask me if I was Chinese. They would ask me from where I was from.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
They would just ask me for a picture.
Because you're Korean?
Because I'm Asian. They would just come to me and tell me, "Oh, can I get a photo with you?"
근데 나도 me too. I had this experience. I went to an anime convention.
Okay.
In Chile?
Yeah, in Chile. And there was a couple of girls that asked for a photo of me. I said sure, and I took a photo with them, but I don't know why. Yeah, it happened.
Probably because you're Asian. I saw a video, I think it was Mexico. Like a Korean guy went to visit
Yeah,
to a mall and like he was good looking.
yeah.
So all like the Mexican girls got around him. They didn't let him move, like, taking pictures of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought he was an idol.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But overall, I think it has influence in a good way.
Yeah,
to
in
the
a
world,
really
right?
good way. And also economically.
Oh.
I mean, K-pop is moving a lot of money right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably one of the biggest industry Korea has.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of, you know, it's one of the dreams, should I say, of teenagers nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we were kids, we would be like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor,
A
lawyer.
doctor, lawyer, president, or, you
Yeah.
know, scientist,
Mm.
I guess, teacher. But nowadays, when you ask kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? There are a lot of kids nowadays, they want to be idols, K-pop
Yeah,
idols.
idols, YouTuber, TikTokers.
Because they know once they get famous, they know it's, you know, good for their,
Yeah.
you know, their lives. They can make good money.
Yeah, good money. But also, the companies take a big chunk of that money, right?
I guess. Yeah.
So I heard that not much from that money goes to the idols.
Depends.
Well, it depends on the company.
If they do big concerts
Yeah.
or the group is big, depends on that.
And I think now we can talk about like the companies and how they treat their idols. Like
Okay.
we've seen a lot of controversies
Mm-hmm.
in K-pop, and one of the controversies that I want to mention is problems with the mental health of many of the idols, because their schedules are really tight. They have to perform from night and they end and at the night of the next day, and they have really short time to sleep. And also the comments. So
The mental health?
yeah,
I feel like it's something many people don't really look into it, right?
yeah, true.
Especially if you're a fan of something, you don't want to wish something bad on them, right?
Yeah, of course.
So maybe you unconsciously don't think about their mental health and be like, oh my god, they're performing here, and then they perform, they're like, wow, they were so amazing.
Yeah.
But then behind the scenes, maybe they're really tired, you know, maybe they're depressed because of the overwork they're made to do, or like even including, like if you want to be an idol, you have to have a very strict diet, right?
True.
I feel like that also has a big influence in your mental health, on your
true.
mental health. So if there is a way to bring it to light, because I feel like the only time the mental health of a K-pop artist is brought to light or brought to the public's eye is when one of the K-pop idols commits suicide.
Yeah.
And then after a few months, it's done.
True.
They forget about that, and then life just goes on until the next one kills himself. Sadly, it's very.
It's really sad.
It's sad, really, because these people also work hard to become famous or all that, but they're still people at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Mental health is very important.
And K-pop idols, they have to like always show the smile to their
Always.
fans. Always.
Oh yeah, always.
So they kind of show their sadness or their depression, right?
Exactly.
And I think that part also affects a lot to the idols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of being happy.
Forcing being happy or appearing to be happy.
Appearing to be happy can be very tiring.
Very tiring.
I think that's why nowadays, whenever a member of a group doesn't feel really well, they just stop him or her
hiatus.
to rest a bit when there's a new album. Like for example, with ITZY, like with Leah too, she had some health problems, which nowadays now. Back then, we can't say that the companies don't care about their idols, but I think nowadays, because there were so many cases where a lot of K-pop idols commit suicide because they were really depressed.
Yeah.
So I think nowadays they just to prevent that, they just take them out of the group for a while and make them rest and come back again.
And I think that's good.
Yeah, I think
it's
that's
getting
good
better.
Getting
I
better.
mean, it's about time they do that.
Yeah, it's about time. But I think back then, like, companies just didn't care about their idols.
And back then, I feel like it was worse for the idols themselves from the fans too, because if they're not coming out because they're like feeling bad, I feel like they get more insults.
Yeah, kind of.
And what was that? Twice there was one artist from Twice.
Changyeon?
Yeah, she came back, and she gained a little bit of weight, right?
Yeah.
And she got a lot of hate for that.
Yeah. I mean, she gained weight because of the side effects of the medicine
exactly
she was taking.
That's something you cannot do anything about, right? But people still insulting her for that.
Yeah.
How is one supposed to go through that after going through such a hard time, come back and then go through another hard time?
Yeah.
And now she's doing really well, thanks God.
Thank God, thankful God.
Yeah. But things could have been different,
Yeah, imagine if your fans were supporting you. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you still look great. We still support you. You're gonna do amazing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it through.
Mm-hmm.
But what she's getting hate.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of fans was really helping her.
Of course.
Like, leaving good messages. But still, there were these fans that were talking.
There will
there are
be.
always these
rubbish.
fans.
The haters.
But it's those haters that really, I feel like it's the haters that have more effect on you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course, if let's say we're idols and then they support us, like, oh my God, you're gonna do great, you're gonna make it through. But then there's like a small group that's always insulting you. That's still gonna hurt you.
Yeah, of course.
But I think that that hater fan base, should I say, hater base in Korea, I think it's more radical than in other countries in the world. Well, there are a lot of idols that sue those haters, but the suing thing in Korea is not as severe as it is in America or in other countries, which like as they say in YouTube videos, like when they say, please, before you leave a hatred comment, think about it again, because you're affecting somebody's life.
Yeah.
And with Changyeon too, but there were a lot of idols, for example, like Le Sserafim in the Coachella.
Oh yeah.
There were a lot of fans that just left bad comments about their performance. But I feel like they could not be as good as they are, like we see in TV, but at least you have to leave a comment that doesn't affect their life.
Yeah.
No feedback, I think it's okay.
Yeah, you can leave feedback.
But leaving like a hatred comment towards that person, I think that person could be affected really bad.
Yeah.
Which makes the depression and brings up very bad consequences.
I think if you want to leave a comment that you wouldn't say to another person in real life, you shouldn't just comment.
That's true.
But that's the thing with hatred. especially now because of the internet, everyone's anonymous.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why I feel like there's always going to be haters, right?
That's why Korea is trying to make anti-anonymity laws. So you have to put your name.
If they want to do that, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Korea gotta change some other laws if they're gonna do that.
True.
Anyways,
Yeah.
since he talked about like
The
the
Coachella.
Coachella thing,
Yeah, so we can talk about what do you think about that controversy? Like, do you think K-pop idols should be good at live singing, or is it okay for them to?
can I ask something before though?
Yeah.
Like, what type of hate comments did they leave for like the Seraphim when after they performed in Coachella, or Eyelid with their debut song Magnetic?
With Coachella, they were telling them like, "Oh, you don't know how to sing live.
Yeah. Why you guys even
Why did you come
are
here?"
here?
Is that hate
Yeah, that's kind of.
or is that feedback?
No, it was more like criticism.
See, that's why I want to know like.
There were like,
I mean, there were
these
people like, yeah.
hate comments that said like, "Oh, you guys suck. You don't know how to sing. You don't know how to dance.
You should disband.
Why are you here?"
Yeah.
And there was this member from the Seraphim, the Japanese girl.
Sakura?
Sakura?
Yeah, she.
There are two though.
There are two.
Kaza or
Kazu and
Sakura?
Sakura.
They were telling her a lot of criticism to her.
Yeah, go
like,
back to Japan.
You don't deserve to be in Korea.
Yeah.
You don't deserve to be an idol.
Yeah.
A lot of comments like that.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That was harsh.
That's
There was
just
some
pure
harsh
hatred.
comments.
Hmm.
And with Eyelid, they debuted like some months ago, and when you go to a music program and you win first place, you have to do like an encore of your song, and it's purely live.
Mhm.
So well, people knew that they were not that good at live singing, so people were also hating them like, you guys do not deserve the first place,
Oh.
and things like that.
I read a comment though on all of this like Coachella of the live things.
Mm.
It says something within the lines of like, wait, it just slipped out of my mind. I apologize. I'll get back to it when I
Okay.
remember.
But back to the question of if idols need to be good at singing live, I feel like they should whenever they have a lot of, experience in, in the bude,
Oh yeah.
in the stage.
The stage.
So let's say, for example, like, there's this word that Mr. JYP said once, that the good singers or the good idols and the idols that will be recognized are gonna be the ones that can dance and sing live at the same time with the hand mic.
Yeah.
So if you think of that, and if you think of the idols that we remember nowadays are those idols, like for
Yeah.
example IU, or good singers, and that can dance at the same time. But for example, Coachella is such a big thing in America, and I think that Blackpink did so good,
How they did marvelous. Yeah.
and I think they put the standards too high, because when aespa went to Coachella last year,
They were criticized.
they were criticized too because they couldn't sing well. But when Le Sserafim went this year, they were saying, "Oh, aespa, they sing good."
Blackpink was live too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 100% live.
100%
Yeah,
live.
100% live. And they were really good.
So I think it's the how should I say, the difference between on how many times you went to a big, stage or a big concert, because Le Sserafim is not as big as Blackpink.
Yeah,
What
true.
I'm saying. Blackpink, their fan base is huge, way bigger than.
And
Le
they also
Sserafim
made a
nowadays.
lot of world tours before Coachella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Blackpink is really experienced, which when they got to Coachella, they
Yeah.
could do it as they're in their house.
Yeah.
But for example, for Le Sserafim, I think it's their first time going out there, and because they're not that experienced, I can't say it's like it's okay. I can't say that because they had a bad performance. As a fan, I'm like, if I get feedback, I feel like they should have at least tried to do it well, because they're not going because they're Le Sserafim. They're going to America because they're a Korean,
Music group. Yeah.
And by going that, they're representing Korea at the same time, which, I think that's why there were a lot of criticism back then. But I feel like they should be good at singing live, like personally. But that doesn't mean that we have to, give a really harsh criticism
Yeah,
on
of
them
course.
and giving them a hard time because they know if they did good or
I mean, yeah, they're the first ones to know.
yeah, like if you're on a stage, and because we were all in a band, you know
Yeah.
if you did good or bad.
Yeah, of course.
After the the performance.
Yeah, and you already feel like shit.
Yeah, and it's the same as them.
Mm.
But with Eyelid, like personally, I never heard their music, and I didn't know about them
I
until
mean,
you brought up
the song is really good. The
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
then
that
I
one.
think I saw it once in Reels,
yeah, in the reels.
but I never I just thought it was like a TikTok song. You know what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it is a TikTok song. Like,
But I didn't know that they were criticized because they were bad in
yeah,
life.
they were really bad. Anyways, but I kind of have a different opinions from
Oh,
yours.
Yeah,
I
I'm all ears.
think that K-pop idols don't need to be good at singing live.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, because being an idol is not just about music. It's about connecting with the fans, the fan meetings, like doing V-Live?
Live shows.
Yeah, it's live shows, like connecting with the fans
Mm-hmm.
and showing a good performance, because you don't have to like sing really well to give a good performance, right? And they have this backup music. So we just can enjoy the show without them necessarily being good at singing.
Don't you think there's something different when you sing it live and you do with playback?
I mean, of course, with playback, you just basically hear the same song with just different stages. But when you look at the performance, you also see the outfits, the choreography, and maybe the small details.
But that's the thing. An idol, you said in the beginning, is not all about singing.
Yeah.
It's about interaction with fans, the concept, how they look, and all that. Then that completely denotes the fact that they're musicians.
So for me, I don't think that K-pop idols right now are 100% musicians.
What do you think is a musician?
Ooh.
Can make their own songs.
In simple terms.
In simple terms, like someone who makes music and shows it to the world.
And idols are not musicians because they don't make their own songs?
No, I mean, they are musicians, but I think they are more performers than musicians.
But
that's my point of view.
if you want to show a good performance,
Yeah.
then you should have a talent in all those aspects.
I mean, yeah, you should have a talent in all those aspects, but not because you're lacking of one aspect means that you're giving a bad performance. That's what I want to say.
But I feel like, I totally understand your point of view, but I feel like fans, they want to see their idols because, first of all, if you're an idol, I feel like they should know how to sing first before dancing or because all of the small details that you said come after when they debut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, they practiced their half of their lives trying to be on a stage to debut and they're, 평가받아 with singing and dancing at the same time.
Yeah.
So if they're not good at singing, there's no reason why they're gonna debut, you know what I'm saying? So let's say there are many trainees.
Yeah.
And let's say between those trainees, they were picked because they were good at something, as you said. But if you say that if they're not good in one aspect, that means why are you here?
Yeah, because you said just because they're lacking in one aspect doesn't mean they're not going to show good performance, right?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's like
you know why?
What?
Because if they dance good but they sing bad, then it's a bad performance.
They're not an idol, they're just a dancer.
And if they sing good and they dance bad, it's not a good performance. A good performance is when you do a good thing with all of your aspects, don't you think?
Yeah, true, but like with singing, you have playback right now.
But if you're an artist, is playback really the thing you want to do? If I was an artist and they told me, you suck at singing, you're going to use your playback, I'd be like,
Yeah, that would be
I
sad,
guess I'm
yeah.
a bad artist.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
And, I'm sorry. And like, for example, let's say you go watch, let's say, we have a 축제 기간 next week in our school. You go to watch, like, they say an idol is coming. Are you going to go see just, their outfits and their songs? No. Like, people go watch their idols because they like to hear them. They like their music. And, if they're just gonna listen to the playback, just put your headphones and just listen to the music. Why going up there and see them?
But I think K-pop is also both listening and singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, some people think that the singing live is really important with some idols because they like their music, because they really like their music, and because they really like to hear them. I think that's why it's kind of important. It's not. I totally understand your point of view, and I respect it. But like, makes me think. Oh, then if they're not good at singing, is it okay to be an idol? I don't think so.
I feel like this argument wouldn't end though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want to bring up this. You think, like, it's for the example, Eyelid, they're really young, right? They just
They're
debuted
really young,
recently.
yeah.
Do you think it's the fault of the idols or the company for debuting them early?
Well, recently, the trainee period of idols get really, really short.
It used to be years, right?
Used to be years.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are months, but for people who are really, really talented before coming into the company. But I think right now they don't train as long as they used to do before. I think it has to do something with cost also.
So overall, you think it's the problem of the company, right? Of the label.
I think the company has big part of the responsibility of this problem.
It's interesting to argue about this though. I've never heard of your point of view, and I feel like I learned something new as well.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on you,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And I also it's like related to this. Looks or talent. I'm really curious in your perspective. Because right now I feel like you're leaning a bit more towards like the concept and the looks and the dancing more than the singing talent.
I mean, like, I think it's really hard. Because basically to be an idol, I mean, let's be honest, you have to be pretty to have an idol. Or handsome.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a sad reality.
It's a sad reality. And I think for an idol to be successful nowadays, you have to be good looking. You don't have to be pretty or handsome by just like the standards, but you have to have something in your looks that makes you appealing, And about talent, I mean, to be honest, idols nowadays do not need the talent to be successful.
How do idols become successful if they're not talented? Money?
Yeah,
Money
promotion,
talks?
promoting them, or sometimes just luck.
But I think, don't you think like if, there's a new idol, there should be something charming on that person so that people get attracted. So I think, as you said, they don't have to be talented to be famous.
Yeah.
But I feel like, let's say they're good looking and stuff. Okay, but I think that stops right there. If you see, oh, he's good looking or she's good looking, but if they don't have talent, they're gonna be like, what?
Yeah, I agree with you, and I feel like that's gonna be the death of K-pop.
Yeah.
It's not gonna become K-pop. It's gonna become K-model.
Yeah, K-model.
True.
K-model.
If we only look at people for their looks, and not their talent, instead of finding someone that's decent looking and has good talent, that's gonna be the death of K-pop.
True.
There's not gonna be based on the music that they made.
Mm.
It's gonna be purely based on how they look.
Mm.
And I already feel like it's already going that way.
Yeah, it's already going that way.
It already is that
Kind
way.
of, yeah.
But at least nowadays, more Le Seraphim and Islet are getting controversy because they cannot sing live.
Mm.
At least now it's like that. Maybe in the future they're not even gonna get controversies for that. So they're like, they look pretty. Why are you saying that?
Maybe, that's true, and maybe that's because they lack of a little bit of performance and singing, and they just. For me, the problem is that these companies want just to debut because they need money.
Mm.
Do they though? Islet company, who is a Hybe?
Hybe.
They do not need money.
Yeah, but I mean, BTS is
True.
gone for now.
Yeah, they're in
They
the
don't
military
have any
service.
income.
And they're coming out very soon, all of them, right? That's gonna
Yeah.
be a lot of money. No
Yeah,
need
but-
to debut Islet.
But I heard Islet were very young, right? Like
They're
16.
not that young.
They're underage.
Some of them, yeah.
So that's why I mean, a girl of 16 years already singing. I mean, she lacks. It's not that I'm mean or something, but she's gonna be lacking of singing, a little bit of performing.
Because
So I
16 is
think-
a standard age to start.
You think
Oh, it is. It was always like that.
16?
16, 15, yeah.
Okay. Whether 16 is a standard or not, imagine that you being 16 and getting hate online already.
That's harsh.
Especially in an age where you're still developing,
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough on you.
true.
But I think this controversies, like looks over talent or talent over looks. With, for example, with Le Seraphim or Islet, I think their songs, the note of their songs are too high for them to sing it live.
Oh, yeah, it is.
There were a lot of controversies with other groups too. Like, for
Yeah.
example, Twice, they were so criticized for being that experienced and just like too singing well.
Mm.
But like the comments on the other side was like, their songs are really high.
Mm.
Why are you criticizing them? So I feel like Le Seraphim or Islet, maybe like their songs, because their songs are hard to sing,
Mm-hmm.
they had a bad performance.
And also the dancing is really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which makes them,
Harder to
exhausted.
sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard
But
to
you
sing.
cannot. That's the thing. I know that was gonna come up, so I did a little bit of research, and
Mhm.
someone told me about this as well. Long ago, first generation, second generation
Yeah.
idols, they all sang live and danced,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and
That's
they
what
were
I said.
talented.
The
Yeah.
JYP thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So why can we not have that expectation for idols these days?
It should be better for these idols.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Should be like
Mm.
they should be better than the second and third generation.
Yeah. Wow. Well said.
Yeah. Now again,
Good point.
companies are investing more are putting more money in their looks,
Yeah,
Or
just
in
in
the
the
videos.
looks and not in their.
in their musical talent or performance talent.
I feel like, companies, as, we said, they're not, I feel like, personally, they try to use the idols as a, how should I say, money-making thing instead of, make them practice and, help them to have,
To be a good artist.
Yeah, to be a good artist. That's why, like, a lot of idols leave their,
Mm.
companies after a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's never gonna end this debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be.
It's always going to be in
Yeah.
the K-pop industry.
And it's not like we're gonna change anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
like,
We're just giving our opinions, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And
Like, this is one of the controversies and topics that are talked about in Korea,
mm,
as our last episode of low birth rate. So I
Mhm.
think it's just opinions about how social life in Korea is,
yeah.
because you see many news about this
Yeah.
actually.
At the end of the day, K-pop is just business.
Yeah, it's just business.
People are just trying to find the best way to make money.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with any other, whether it's K-pop music or not.
Yeah, true.
Any other business is the same, right?
True. Do you think that you can be talented, just talented, like really talented, and be not good looking and still be successful?
Of course.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
악동 musician.
Damn, bro.
Nah, she cute.
No, like, but when they when they debuted,
debuted?
yeah, they were not good.
Weren't they
as
famous, known as like the two brother and sisters that don't look good but are super talented?
Yeah, yeah. You know, like there. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot of good examples of not being good looking,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah,
be
even-
really talented.
Mamamoo and 21. I heard a
Ooh.
lot that some people don't find them attractive,
Yeah.
but they're all talent,
True. They're pure talent.
pure talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, Hwasa.
Hwasa, yeah.
She was criticized
A lot.
for not being good looking, but you know, she showed them.
Yeah.
She shut the haters off.
Yeah.
And look at her, she's so successful.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about a new topic. Is it okay for an idol to be overweight?
Overweight?
Yeah.
Like you mean heavy?
Like chubby.
Chubby?
Like Chonghyun? When
Yeah, for
after her
example.
medication?
Yeah, yeah. Or there was a group. I don't know. I don't remember the name. Is this a disband group? There was a girl who was like.
Ah, yeah, I know which group you're talking
Yeah,
about.
she was kind of chubby, overweight.
Yeah, but she left the group early.
Yeah, but she was really good at rapping,
It was...
and she was a good performer.
Yeah, yeah.
But people were really hating on her.
That's the thing about K-pop.
Yeah.
I feel like K-pop, and this comes to another topic we could have talked about, but I'm just gonna bring it up right now.
Yeah.
Is the sexualization of idols.
Yeah.
If you think about K-pop, what's the first thing that comes to your head? It's not the music,
Yeah, it's not the music.
it's their looks.
True.
So if we're talking in K-pop general standards, obviously, if I was or like if Hype said, "Oh, you're gonna pick this fat guy who sings really well, or this super handsome guy that sings mid," they're gonna choose the super handsome guy that sings mid.
True.
It's
yeah.
all part of the sexualization, and that also brings another problem of like eyelid underage, right?
Yeah.
Sexualization of
Yeah.
minors. You know, it's all looks for them. They don't care whether you're 18 above or 18 down. It's either you look good or not. And we don't care if people sexualize you or not. If they sexualize you and we make more money from that, good for us. I feel like that's the thing
Yeah.
about K-pop industry.
And also, what do you think about the outfits?
Outfits?
Yeah, especially girl groups.
I think it's a problem. Like as you said, sexualization. Like, you know, SM was really criticized about, you know, making their girl groups wear like short skirts or no shirt tops,
Yeah.
which, you know, I think they just feel like they're making money out of it, which is not, you know, preserving their, how should I say, preserving their, you know,
Yeah, they're not protecting them.
they're not protecting them,
Yeah.
which, you know, that's really, you know, messed up actually.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
At the end of the day, it's if we're talking in K-pop standards, obesity or overweight people are never gonna make it.
Yeah.
Maybe if
Yeah.
they're lucky,
One
And-
or two.
and then and like people are supportive,
Yeah.
they might be like a little bit overweight. And overweight in Korea is not even
Yeah.
that fat.
It's normal standards for American
Exactly.
standards. Yeah.
But that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's gonna be hard for someone that looks like that looks like me, to make it successful in K-pop art and the K-pop industry.
I mean, there was one person, Shindong, from Super Junior.
Oh, but he got famous when he was skinny first.
No,
Right?
he was
No,
never
he was
skinny.
chubby.
Was
but-
he always chubby?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always chubby.
Oh, really? Oh,
But
now
he-
he looks good.
But he
Yeah.
got famous because he's dancing.
He was really good at dancing.
He's really good.
Yeah.
But when was this? What, second generation?
Second
First
generation. Second generation.
What are we? We were in like the third, fourth generation right now?
Fifth.
Fifth.
Fifth?
Yeah.
We're in the fifth?
Damn.
Yeah, now
But look, the fifth
generation.
generation, you see anyone that's
No.
like Shindong?
No.
See? It has become... It's sad to say, but it's really like the sexualization of the idols.
True.
That, like what I said, the first thing you look when you look at a K-pop group is how they look.
Yeah, true.
So it's gonna be difficult. And if we get into like deeper into this, it's gonna be too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, we can talk about this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make a comment for the stylist. Protect your idols.
Oh yeah.
I mean, please.
But if they do that, they might not make as much revenue.
But is that more important than protecting them? Okay, maybe for companies, they're companies.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
But please try to protect them. Yeah.
And that's the thing also about the outfits. K-pop standard outfits has become showing a lot of skin now.
Yeah.
A lot.
Have become shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
It must be very uncomfortable for women idols.
Yeah.
Like to dance with that outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't know about men idols. Maybe like if they make them have like show their nipple or something, they're uncomfortable. That's
Yeah.
still the same thing though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's sexualization.
But I think with men idols are kind of different.
Of course, but it's
Yeah.
more known for the
Yeah.
female idols, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very interesting debate, right?
Yeah. I hope it gets better.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
somehow. I
Yeah.
don't think it will soon though. Honestly.
Yeah. So, well, that was some controversies. And as a wrap up, is there any like idol group that you would like to get to know more?
Anyone that wants to come out in our podcast
Anyone?
as a guest.
That'd be fun.
No, but I'm really curious of like how these K-pop idols live.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
other than their schedules of like practice dancing or
Yeah.
singing or performing. Maybe this is getting like a 세상. But I'm just curious, like
no,
as
it's
a
fine.
celebrity, like,
Yeah.
how do you cope with all of this? How do you cope with the hatred? I don't care which idol. I'm just
Yeah.
curious how they survive every day.
Mhm.
There are some documentaries or V lives or Instagram lives of idols.
But those are lives. Those are still monitored.
Yeah,
It's all
they're still
imagically,
monitored.
you know?
Yeah, true. But I think it would be hard to know that deep into the idols
True, of course.
without being their friends, you know.
I want to know whether they smoke or not, because that's something really big, right?
Oh yeah,
When idols smoke,
Oh.
fans get mad.
yeah,
Yeah, even there were a lot of idols that got caught having, you know, like a vape or smoking outside the stadium they're, you know,
Mm.
performing.
I don't.
It was
see
kind of
nothing.
hilarious
Yeah.
because they all get all mad, like the fans get all mad at that.
they're human.
But
Yeah.
you know, they're
Yeah.
human at the same time. You know, they could do.
I just want to know how they
Whatever
cope
thing.
with all of that.
Mm.
I don't care which idol. It's very interesting how they live, you know.
Yeah.
Whether it's Islet who debuted recently or
Yeah.
whether it's one of the members of 21 who debuted
Mm.
that long time ago, you know. I'm just really curious.
And we could bring a K-pop idol as a guest.
I hope so.
I
Let's
hope
let's
sometime-
bring Itzy.
Leah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
No, she's really good at English.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was born in
Australia,
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're not gonna call you that day.
Ah.
You're not coming that day.
Yeah.
You're bad.
Yeah.
So you're Leah. What about you, Jacob? Any K-pop idol you'd like to meet or maybe even interview?
Oh, like meat?
or get to know better?
Get to know more
Music in general?
in general.
Music or personality wise?
Oh, I'm not sure, cause, you know, nowadays I don't really listen to
Mm.
K-pop and the music I usually listen to, they were like kind of old.
Mm-hmm.
So if we got a chance to bring up, you know, an idol here,
Mm-hmm.
I'll instead of a girl idol, I think I would, you know, I really wanna know about, you know, Big Bang.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a whole nother controversy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like with Big Bang, you know, there was a controversy there,
Yeah.
but
Many controversies.
you know, I want to, like, I'm kind of curious of how they felt when that happened.
Mm.
Like the other members?
Yeah, the other members.
It would be good to
To know
talk
their
about, you know.
perspective.
yeah,
To look it in another perspective.
but not
Yeah.
not only Big Bang. The all the groups that had to do with that controversy,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
CM
Oh yeah, CM
Highlight.
How did they? Yeah, they had their controversy.
Yeah, the FT Island.
I remember FT Islands.
But yeah, it would be interesting to see what the other members think of that certain members that had some bad controversy.
Yeah.
So, but you know, they could, do an interview outside of it, but I think it's gonna be kind of cool if we talk about it in our podcast.
And that's some interesting points of views.
Mm.
But personally, I would bring I'm sure you guys don't know this group. You know this group called Young Pussy?
Young what?
Young Pussy?
Posse.
Pussy.
Pause?
Posse.
Posse.
Posse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't
They're really new. And I just want to know how they became an idol and to know about how they started being a trainee, how much they train, what kind of practices and trainings they did until they debuted. And I really like their song. It's called Macaroni and Cheese.
We'll check it out later.
Yeah. So I also want to know what they think about this concept because it's kind of new.
Yeah.
Kind of fresh, but also it's kind of like,
Unique.
you know, maybe too unique.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know if they agree with this concept or they not, or if they had an opinion.
I feel like many people just want to know what these people think of their own things.
Yeah.
And the industry.
Yeah. And yeah, I think they would be good guests.
Yeah.
So I think we could wrap it up for today.
Yeah. It was a good topic.
It was good topic,
Interesting.
good session.
Yeah,
We can go on for hours, I think.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
we talked this much.
I mean, if we would go back with the controversies, we would talk like 2 hours.
And maybe
I'm
we'll
sure.
have a part 2 sometime.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. With a K-pop idol.
I think,
That would be
imagine.
fire.
I think that question about Faker not going into the military and all of BTS members
BTS.
have
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
I think that's a good controversy
All right,
question.
we're going to need a part 2 then.
Yeah.
But I think for that one, I think we should be careful because their fan base is so big.
Yeah. I mean, talking about, we already like,
Yeah.
You
know what I'm
already-
saying? You know what I'm saying.
It was just a joke.
You almost pulled the trigger, man.
yeah, we're on the line here.
Yeah. So I think that was interesting topic.
Yeah.
Cool topic to talk about because it's kind of socially, it's a social thing that a lot of people
it's
talk
really
about
big.
nowadays.
So yeah, that was our conversation about K-pop.
Yes, sir.
And well, listen to K-pop. Yeah, listen to us.
Thanks for watching today.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
Subscribe and everything.
Like button, and if you have other controversies you want us to talk about,
Yeah.
leave it down in the comments.
Or
We're
just
all
mail
ears.
us.
Shout out to the dude that thought we were K-pop idols.
Shut up.
Gracias.
Well, this was the Social Battery Podcast. I was your host, Seon.
That was Daniel.
I was Drew.
And us Jax.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
고생했어.
Thanks for watching our video. If you want to watch our last video, our playlist, and subscribe.